I've wanted to do this for a little while. I haven't had a good chance, especially with a lot of background noise. Right now, there's a 3D printer and a washer and a dryer going on, but there's nobody else home. So, voices, tones, volumes, kind of, uh, kind of a weird thing to talk about, especially for me. Because when I grew up, I sounded like a little kid. I was like, yeah, hi, how are you? Oh, can I show? Do you want to play some pool? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go to the park? Can we go play? And then it was a whole lot of just shut down, just shut up and stay out of the way. And it's like, okay, okay, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. All right, I don't have to try to be loud. So okay, I'll be quiet. And there was less emphasis going through my vocal cords. So it wasn't up here. I wasn't putting all the smoothness into my voice. I was just slowly getting quieter and quieter. And next thing you know, I'm not putting enough voice through my voice box, and you can hear the vibrations of my vocal cords. And it got to me. Next thing you know, okay, I want to go outside and play. I want to go and do this. I would like to draw. I would like to do that. How come you always sound so monotone? Why aren't you talking like a normal person? Well, maybe nobody wanted to hear me talk. Maybe everybody told me to shut up. Maybe everybody was cutting me off and talking over me. The next thing you know, are you friendly? Are you bondable? Are you approachable? Yeah, I can absolutely do that. What would you like? What can I do for you? I would love to grab you a pack of smokes. What do you like? What do you smoke? Oh, you're baking? You don't know what to put in? Okay, well you can have some Rice Krispie squares, or you can have it, and it's just put it up here. Put it up here. Be like really stupid happy, and yeah, just fake everything. Make it like so you're almost trying to hold it in, but you can't. And you just talk to people. Yeah. Customer service voice for the win, right? I'm so happy to be here. I would love to help you. Don't worry, I wasn't doing anything important. Yeah. But the thing I realized, especially going back and forth between the voice I hate and the voice that I like. Yeah, especially a drastic change. Suddenly sounding like this, people automatically assume I'm pretty angry. No, I'm putting more emphasis into volume than I am into putting it up a pitch. I could put it up a high. I could put a lot of fucking pitch in there. I could just crank it right up. Or I could just be really loud. Being really loud. Okay. I'm really angry. It's fucking stupid. Honestly, volume or pitch makes such a difference. Like, kind of sounds like I'm just going up volume to me. A little bit. Or up an octave. That was the other thing. I tried to do a vocal register scale, and I went E, 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 E. I is I don't know. I'm used to just kind of having down here. Maybe a little rougher. That's the other thing. Can easily go. Then just constantly going into the gutter, into the roughness, like driving onto the shoulder. I'm driving along the highway and now it's getting rough. And now I'm in the shoulder hitting the bumps and oh shit, it's tough. Yeah, I need a sip of coffee. Don't drink coffee while you're doing vocal exercises or anything. It's phlegmy. In fact, trying to be down here, especially lower and lower and lower, and the more you try to lower your voice and try to open up your throat, the more you need a lack of milky phlegm in your throat. So drink water, not milk. But I don't know. I don't want to just do a couple of different notes, as I can do but you might have noticed it was like two separate notes alternating back and forth. One of them was here, and one of them was here, and they both kind of sounded the same, and they traded because my throat is. Yeah, trying to get the vocal cords to slap. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass, especially like lower notes. I can't do low notes loud, or yeah, it's hard. Because trying to put more emphasis is trying to slap them more. It sucks. But all right, so let's do. Okay, start out. Let's just do. I wish I had some kind of visual indicator of what I'm doing right now. But let's try mid to high. Oh, that went wrong way. I just switched into a different register. It's, it's kind of hard to get up there unless I really pinch it. No, I can't do that right now. The high register is hard for me. And trying to go lower than an E. Look. My posture doesn't really seem to matter that much. And I'm naturally down here, so. I genuinely have trouble going lower. Like, when I'm up here, I can easily go lower and lower and lower and lower, but when I get down here, I'm down here. Like, all of my tongue is at the back of my throat, trying to open up the space in my mouth so I can resonate more. But here, I just want to try a couple of things before I call this video quits. So, got a steady note. I got my happy note. There's a couple other notes I like doing. note. Kind of almost the same thing, but more airy. But I do this so easily sometimes. Hang on, I can get it. Damn it. I'm just growling. I'm trying to resonate more. It's hard. I'm trying to push the air into here, and up into here. And yeah, it does sound a little interesting. Almost like a didgeridoo. I think I need to listen to some throat metal. Some Uvu. There it is. It is definitely hard trying to put an E into your nose and putting an A through the back of your throat and not have any of it in your mouth. A lot of it's growling. Some of it you can feel. But you know you're doing it right when you can feel all of this resonating. That's the sound I'm trying to practice. No, not quite. I just keep slipping, but then I get into it and all I can do is wee you. Also, keep in mind, you definitely want to take breaks while doing this. I'm not the best person to be taking advice for this. But. Alright. Now I'm getting a little lightheaded from all that exhaling, but I think I'm alright on that. Hey. So just a couple funny voices because I'm gonna do there, blur, blur. I like the there, there, like the butter, butter. That down there. You got that damn there. No T, not every D, every T and a TA become a D. That there, and this thing done that, and it did a whole lot of shoved in, but in the nose and all the way back at the throat. And, you know, it's all, yeah. I do a little derpy voice. It's so hard to understand what I'm saying. Especially when I do the little story, a little fumble, a little tongue fumble, a little flubble. Yeah. Copy, sir. But, and there's the, oh my god, I'm so happy, I just want to die. Oh my god. It's just, voices are so easy. You know, it's not just the voice. Sometimes, if you just do the voice, but you don't have the right mannerism and vocal tics or habits, the way you pronounce things can really make a difference. It doesn't matter what kind of voice you do. If you don't have the right, there's a difference between doing a voice and doing an impersonation. And I hate it when I'm telling everybody, hey, describe some kind of voice for me to do, and they're like, you should do Willem Dafoe. Try to do Morgan Freeman. Like, no, that's a person. That's an impersonation. That's not what I want to do. Besides, how the hell does a normal person do a Morgan Freeman impersonation? Andy Dufresne crawled through 400 feet of sewage until he tasted raw, fresh air, and he was a happy man. Like, unless you can get that voice spot on, you are not going to sound like Morgan Freeman. But when you're doing a Christopher Walken, all you gotta do is like a little bit of an accurate kind of voice, and then as long as you get most of the words and the way he speaks, as long as you get all that, you can definitely sound like a Christopher Walken. But it's more how he speaks than the way he sounds. You gotta understand that. Like, you can't just. You can't have Christopher Walken going in there sounding, hi, I am Christopher Walken. I am doing my best impersonation of the guy who made fun of me. It's just, it sounds wrong. And the more you think about the voice, the more you hear the voice in your head, the more it works. But seriously, you really got to focus on how you sound. And just know that when you're doing different voices, different sounds, different vocal things, uh, where you make the sound kind of makes a difference. Because when you're just sounding, all of it's down here, directly at your vocal cords, and that's where all of the sound is resonating and projecting from. But then when you're doing a normal, happy, I'm okay to be a side voice, it moves up a little. It does move up a little. Sorry, I'm still doing the Christopher Walken. It's something about the way he speaks. It's just, it comes to me every so often. But then you can kind of pinch it back here, and it's weird to say because it's hard to imagine where you're pinching. Coffee, mustache, spit. It's hard to imagine where you're spitting, but it's if you picture your tongue and the throat and you're pinching it. Your tongue's out here. Normally, you got your tongue like that, and you sound like this. But then when you go a little bit higher, you're actually kind of using your tongue to block some of the sound, and like you're moving your vocal cords like in a little bit closer together. Because if you notice, when I sound like this, my throat sounds like this. But then when I'm talking like this, all of a sudden my voice is like down here, and this being able to move my top of my esophagus, that whole Adam's apple area, being able to move that, I don't think that actually helps me with my voice. I know it can be kind of freaky to show off sometimes, just being so hard. I used to do that in class as a kid. But why are you doing that? What's the matter? I'm paying attention. Why are you paying attention to me? But one thing I do say, I absolutely love being able to do voices for, I don't know, making fun of shit. Like when you have somebody doing a sarcastic quote of somebody and then reacting to it, why did you do that? Well, you're a dumbass. You don't want them using the same voice. It's like, hey, why'd you do that? Well, because you're fucking stupid. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go over here and I'm gonna do this derp. Yeah, what the fuck was that wrong with that guy? So I go up to him and I says, you gotta park over there. And he turns to me and he says, no, I don't. It helps being able to do different voices, even just like your normal voice, your hi, I'm happy to see you voice, and then the nasally back of your throat. The sarcasm, I don't take you seriously, I'm mocking you voice. I will quote you sarcastically to mock you. I'm gonna quote you sarcastically to mock you. Kind of sounds hilarious. But I have probably made this video too long.